Oh my god, dude! I was working the new concession stand, and there was a field of
Yesterday?
mhm, there was a field of softball players. They were like 14. I look over at Gavin and I go, dude, you know the Iowa slogan, "Fields of Opportunity." That's what I
Okay,
that's what I
dude.
see every time I look at onto these baseball.
All right,
Ooh,
welcome everyone to episode 33 of the One That's
Oh
Podcast.
shit, that was recording.
Yeah,
that's
that
insane.
we can start with.
Yeah, you've got to open it
That's a
with that.
wild. That's a wild.
we can open
That's a
with we can
wild
open with
clip.
that.
Oh my God, Dave!
I hope so.
We have two of our hosts half asleep in bed right now, which is lovely.
Dude,
I love.
I'm wide awake.
Okay,
if
well,
I'm
my
the
bed
most awake out of all you.
Hey,
okay.
if
no,
my
I'm
bed was
awake
in
too.
my
I just got back
background,
from an hour-long drive though. So.
No, I'm
I
the
did
most
nothing today.
awakest actually. I think because
Why are you so woke today,
what
Sawyer? I can sense it.
sorry,
You're
I'm tired
so
of the
awake, bro.
I'm so awake. I've just been very woke lately. I don't know what it is. Um. God, this episode, David, wake the fuck up. We have an episode to do. Oh,
Shit, my
oh
bad.
dear. Okay, so what are we? This episode's super duper late because we had didn't schedule anything. I wonder why is that, guys? Why did we do that?
Okay, so me and Jacob actually attempted to get an episode together. Sawyer and David were distracted. I can only assume with what.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
doing
okay.
drugs.
I
Kidding.
was very vocal, and I said I was available most days. So you can't blame
Make
you
any
can't
attempt
blame
to
me.
plan an episode though, David. Me and Jacob were trying to find guests.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I can pull up. I can pull up
He
the
asked. He
receipts.
he asked a guest.
You did?
It
Okay.
was a divine intervention from the cosmos that caused this episode to be late.
But normally I don't do any planning for the episodes. I just kind of let Sawyer take the reins. But it comes around to Thursday, and where the episode needs to be out tomorrow, and I'm like, Sawyer hasn't made any plans yet. So then I started hitting up the group chat, being like, guys, when are we gonna record? And I guess we settled on Saturday. We're recording.
Yeah, that's today. The day we're recording. Saturday. Yeah, I think okay, there's a number of things. First of all, it's getting harder for me to plan these episodes because this is going to sound like a very, Debbie Downer type of thing to say. I feel like I've played my hand in terms of people we can have as guests. I've asked everyone.
Yeah, I'm trying to start reaching into my guests.
Like when we
But
started,
most of them fall through though.
yeah. When we
Yeah.
started this podcast, I had like a list of people in my head of like, okay, these are the people that I think would possibly want to do it, and I've asked everyone, and most of them said yes, and we've had them on. It was great. Some of them said no, and now I'm running out of friends, people.
David,
Hey,
David, have
I have
you?
a suggestion that goes back to day one.
What's that, Jacob?
Don't invoke his name, but
No,
Oh
never mind.
no,
now
we need to get.
No,
Yeah, I think I'm with Jacob on this one.
I'm not. I'm
on a
feel like we're all on
down.
the same wavelength here, but no.
I'm not with Jacob on this one.
Someone just
Maybe.
texted you and what it is.
I know what it is. I think.
Are
I know
you
what it
sure?
is. Somebody text me just
Look,
now.
look,
so-
look, 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 look. All I'm saying is that basically basically oh, this episode sucks so far. Basically, what I'm saying
It's a great opener though. Like, let's be real.
is that
I think I know what you're saying. We're
basically what I'm
about to
saying.
start rehashing content.
He
We're doing a
basically
reboot
does.
episode on this one.
Yeah, we're doing Would You Rather Questions Part
Yeah.
2 is what we're doing. Which, hey, I like that episode. I like that episode a lot.
It
And
was a good episode.
uh,
And
You do an episode where we just text everybody through the group chat, and then we just read what other people say.
that is okay.
That'd be
No,
so fun.
we should do an episode where we
That
ask
wouldn't work.
GPT what we should do.
No, that's terrible.
I tried that once. It didn't give me.
I did that for my first round of Would You Rather questions. We've already done that.
Damn it.
Come on, be original.
My bad, guys. Yeah, guys, let's all be original here.
Ian, you do not
Hey,
have
next
the
episode I have an
Would You
idea though.
Rather. What's your
Actually,
idea?
Next episode we could do a clip show. We could just find our best clips and make a compilation. That could be 34. That would probably be one of our best episodes.
I don't know, maybe, but that's like a lot of work.
That's a
Dog
lot of
slice.
work, Jacob.
Not for me.
Jacob, let's be real. This episode almost didn't happen. And all we had to do was find 5 would you rather questions.
Hey man,
How many did you find, Ian?
What'd you say, Jacob?
Would you rather find a would you rather question or spend 10 more hours of work?
I
All
mean,
right, should we get into this?
The
Sawyer,
clip
you got
farm
any
does
questions?
sound like a really good idea, but I also know my lazy ass is not
It's a lot of
gonna
work.
do it or want to do
Yeah.
it.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm burning to hear some of your questions.
You just want me to go first. You want to just jump right into it and ask some would you rather questions,
I
pal?
want to jump
Please.
so I would love to.
Okay, let me pull up my little list here. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Okay. Would you rather have to survive? All right, you have to survive 1 week in dinosaur times, the Cretaceous period. Okay, you have to go back in time and survive.
Cretaceous.
Yeah. So there's T-Rex, there's Triceratops. Okay, you have to survive 1 week in that time period.
Are those the same period?
Yes.
I think they're both
Velociraptors that we
dinosaurs.
do.
And-
Yeah.
Or okay, so 1 week in dinosaur times, or 1 year in like medieval Europe, and you start with nothing in both.
Medieval Europe.
Nothing.
Really? Why is that? Why do you say that, David?
If I start with nothing in dinosaur time, how am I supposed to survive a week?
I don't know.
Like,
Eat
yeah.
bugs.
Yeah, but like
If-
I would much rather eat like mud, but like, you know, be able to converse with other human beings than have to live with
They
dinosaurs
speak
for a
in
week.
Shakespeare. You can't converse with
Yeah,
them.
that's a good point. That's a good point.
You know what? I took American literature, so
That
I
is
know
not.
how to.
That is not what that would not help.
That'll work.
That was
Well,
American literature. He said Europe. Okay.
I said
didn't we
Europe
read
thousands of years ago?
Jacob? We had that class together. We definitely read Shakespeare, though, right?
That's not American.
No,
Talking about British
it's
lit?
not American.
No,
Um,
but we definitely. I read Shakespeare sometime in one of my
Do that in English 10
English
and
classes.
English
That was an English class. Sawyer, do we start also in Europe in the dinosaur times, like Pangeanized Europe?
No.
I don't know what the
You
temperature
start
is doing.
here.
No, where do I start?
Here.
Start here?
Oh,
This is
so
where
you
the
start here
T-Rex
in
lives.
medieval Europe too?
Do I start
Pretty
here
sure
in
here was-
medieval time too?
No, you go to Europe.
No, he just said it was
Where
Europe,
in Europe?
dumbass.
Oh,
That's why
I
we were talking
can't
about
hear. I'm
Shakespeare.
sorry.
Okay. I would choose medieval Europe for a couple of reasons. Number one, dinosaurs are scary and they would definitely eat me.
I would kick their ass.
You would? Really?
Yes.
I don't know. You see how big their bones are?
You see how big my muscles are? Ayo.
Thoughts?
That's reason number one. Number two, I can find food in the medieval period.
Where?
I think I'd probably
You can't
Where?
afford it, peasant.
I will steal it if I have to.
So-
I have to start a year. That's actually a long time.
That's illegal.
Especially in medieval jail. I could get a job,
Mm.
but
Oh.
I'll figure it out.
You don't have an
It's better than-
ID. You don't
better
have
than-
a passport.
You don't need.
He's gonna become a knight.
Better
in
than trying
1
to
year.
forage for berries that might poison me in the dinosaur. I'm not hunting the dinosaur.
Hey, do you think you would be like the healthiest person in medieval Europe?
Oh, probably.
You might just be put on one of the higher echelons based on
Oh
how
my God, dude.
non-skinny you
Think
are.
about all the muzz that could get the
They-
medieval HUD.
Dude.
Yeah, start speaking like that, and they're
Yeah.
gonna think. Yeah,
Oh my
they're gonna
God.
think you're on something.
Start
Actually,
predicting the
dude, I'm
future.
gonna go. That's reason number one. I'm going back is for the muzz.
Oh yeah, because all right, I'm not indulging that. Jacob, what about you? What are you picking?
I would pick Europe because I'd probably die either way, but I'd rather die in medieval Europe than in the
Real.
Cretaceous period.
a great.
All right, fine. Okay, if I add a cash incentive to the dinosaur option,
How much? Am I
getting like?
Can't take
Dinosaur
cash
cash?
if I'm eated.
How
What?
much?
You
$1
would also
million.
probably get oxygen poison. I
Let's
don't
ignore
think you
oxygen.
could
I know.
survive a dinosaur
I did
times.
think about that. The oxygen levels in the atmosphere are different. Let's pretend
Let's
that doesn't
ignore
matter.
oxygen. What is this, physics class?
Isn't there more oxygen?
Okay.
Whatever.
Yes,
whatever.
There's
So-
there was more oxygen
That's
in
why
the
you get
air
oxygen
during
poisoning.
I took dinosaur class. Look, there was more oxygen in the air during dinosaur times Like right now that there's like it's like 20% oxygen, and back then it was like 35% oxygen, and that's why everything was huge back then. Um,
Could I?
Wait,
Dude, it's like creatine. They
Okay.
have
what I was
creatine
gonna
air
ask
back then.
Okay, hold up.
Could I take
How
the
much?
dinosaur train from here to Europe?
How much is the cash incentive?
I don't know, $1 million.
I'm doing it. I can serve a week.
Are we talking $1 million in medieval time or $1 million
How
in
about the dinosaur time
2025?
right now? When you're done, when you're done,
He's
when,
not,
when,
man.
when you're done
Oh,
with your
A
1 week
million
or
dino
1 year,
dollars.
you come back just to now. It's just like a challenge.
and the
If you
money's
die, you
just in
die.
my hand.
Actually, even with no money, a year in the medieval time's a long time.
Yeah.
Think about all the muzz you can get, Ian.
No.
But you're
That's
right.
a
You're
year.
right.
That's
Think,
a year
think
worth
about all
of
the
muzz.
think about all the does you could get. The dinosaur hoods.
Oh shit! The does. I didn't even think about the does.
Are there other humans alive with the does?
Yes. Wait, with the
There are not.
dinosaurs? No.
Wait, hold up. I can't hear you. My headset just
What are
decided
you
to
talking about?
I thought you were about to say in
No
Europe,
more on
in
top.
the dinosaur times, there's no people.
There's no people in dinosaur time?
Are
How
you
is the-
stupid?
This
Well,
motherfucker.
what about the
He's rage
cavemen?
baiting.
No. Keep going,
What,
David.
David?
Aren't there like cavemen?
No.
So
Hey,
you're
No,
telling
dumbass. Caves don't exist.
you're telling me cavemen evolved from dinosaurs. So I'm like part dinosaur.
Yes.
He is rage baiting.
That's so cool.
Dude, David.
Told you.
All right, guys. All right, I have a question.
The
This
hell up,
just made
bro.
me think of a question. This isn't a would you rather question, but what came first, the chicken or the egg? I want to know your guys' thoughts right now.
The chicken. How'd the egg get there without the
The egg.
Oh,
chicken?
the egg.
The egg. It's
Yeah,
the egg.
Genius.
Jacob, answer now. Jacob.
Saying chicken because this is actually a deeper question
No, it's the
on a
egg.
moral
The
level.
egg. Listen
Uh,
to me right now. You listen. So chicken evolved from dinosaur. Okay, we have dinosaur. Dinosaur is 100% dinosaur. Dinosaur lay egg. All right. Egg hatch into animal that is 99% dinosaur, 1% chicken, and then that animal lays
How
an
can
egg.
the egg be laying if the
Shut up,
Earth is
chicken.
flat though?
Ugh.
Oh, that's a good point.
If then that animal lays an egg, and that egg hatches into an animal that's 98% dinosaur, 2% chicken. Anyways, we could be going generations of
Would you
animals.
rather? Would you
Jacob, I'm
rather
gonna
fight
murder
in the
you.
Vietnam War or the Civil War?
I'm
Well, you're fighting on the north of the Civil War.
No, but basically, though, then what happens is you got an animal that's like 99% chicken and 1% dinosaur, and it lays an egg, and then the egg hatches into 100% chicken. The egg came first.
You're spouting
Hold up.
blasphemy. Would you rather fight
Wait,
in the
no, Jacob.
Vietnam War or the Civil War?
It
Jacob.
depends on where I'm stationed.
Civil War.
Jacob. I'm sorry.
North,
I've just come back.
Massachusetts.
I have to show you guys something. I've just come back from my medieval journey. That's
Okay.
in Sawyer's question.
Oh, wait, I know.
Fine, bro.
Hold on.
So I'm based in Massachusetts. Am I
Brought a
going down
souvenir.
south?
Holy shit! Wait, that's actually cool. Ian's got a sword.
Yes,
in his
because you're
hand.
going to fight.
Guys, can we shut up? I want to hear about
Whoa.
this sword. What, like, where'd you get it?
I got it from the medieval times.
I'll make sword noises for you.
Brought it back. With
Okay.
me.
Real talk now. Where'd you get the sword?
I got it in South Carolina, Myrtle Beach.
That's awesome, man. How much did it cost?
But you take that on a. Oh, you
55.
didn't go on a plane.
That's cool. Is it like sharp?
A little bit.
Okay.
Are you
It
slow?
could use like a good sharpening, but it could cut a watermelon.
Oh, that's cool.
Did you test it?
Oh no, that's what the guy who sold it to me told me.
Well,
That's good. You probably shouldn't test
obviously,
that.
but not lying.
I have a sword. So let all the
That's
ops
pretty-
know they pull up on my block. I'm strapped.
It's
Right.
actually so scary. Dang.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Jacob.
Let's
Anyway,
indulge this
man.
question. I picked Civil War.
I honestly didn't hear the
Like
question.
Civil War?
Thinking about my
Yeah.
sword.
It's
Civil
would you-
War or Vietnam War?
Which one
Which
would you
am I
rather?
fighting in?
Yeah.
Civil War, 100%.
Civil War?
Yeah, just
See,
casualties
I
alone.
had a caveat to this.
See, this
I
is
had a caveat.
what's your caveat?
I forgot it. I'll figure it out.
Okay, I know that more people died in the Civil War, correct?
I don't know.
That's like I think that's like a okay.
Okay.
Let's just Jamie. Hold on, I'm Jamie right now. Okay, hold on.
Let me pose this. I remember my caveat.
Mhm.
Vietnam War, you have terrible, awful traps that you
That's
have to
what I was
live in fear of, and Agent Orange. But Civil War, I'm going to add this caveat. Your entire family is on the south side of the Civil War, and you're on the north, because people would have to like fight their fathers and kill them in war. That's the caveat. You have to kill your family.
See, I feel
done.
like killing your family is not hard when you don't have the same beliefs as them. And if you're fighting on the north, you obviously are you don't have the same beliefs as people who support the south.
Whoa.
David Ball hates
You're
his
telling
family.
me
I'm
right
going to
now?
Vietnam.
Wow.
No,
Wait,
I love my family.
Then
I'm
why do you
just
want to fight
saying.
your family in the Civil War, dude? Go to
So your mom
Vietnam.
said
Well, it
slavery
might.
was good, you would shoot her right now?
Okay, I'm not sure I'd shoot her, but I'd be like, "What are you smoking?"
There's a
I don't.
okay.
I don't know, dude.
Can I?
That's it.
Oh, first off, fact check. I was wrong. Vietnam War had more deaths. All right, carry on.
Uh,
I don't want
That
to
makes
I
more
could
speculate.
have
sense.
I could
There's
have
more.
imagined
There's
that.
more people alive nowadays than there was in the Civil War.
what about Never mind. Let's keep going.
Dude, Vietnam traps are so scary. You seen those like dirt bike trail traps where they put like a wire between two trees and it like beheads people?
No.
No.
Those are scary. Oh, people with like property in like the woods that they don't want like dirt bikers like trespassing and like driving on trails through them. They'll tie like a metal wire, not like a barbed wire, but just like a metal wire between two trees at like head length or at head height. And then I mean, ideally for them, when dirt bikers drive through, they'll run into the metal wire and their head will just come off, and it's horrifying. And
Is
there's this
that
one video
is
of this
that
dude who like
legal?
catches
Like,
it like half a second, like ultra instinct, and like ducks behind it, and it's really scary. And it like shaves his helmet off. What?
I mean, I don't know. Is there are there laws against that? Like, if I have like a house or like property, can I set up like booby traps in my front yard, or is that
No.
No, no, no. Yeah, booby traps are illegal. Uh, because it's like if like firefighters need to go into your house to like save you, you don't want them to get like poison darted or something.
true?
Or there's that one video like the abandoned house that like the realtors are going in, and it's like the whoever lived there before put like a tripwire, and then there's like a axe that swings down the stairs like Kevin McAllister, and they
Oh,
like narrowly avoided it.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, I did
Booby
see that.
traps are very illegal. That video is scary,
Oh,
dude.
is the wire thing legal?
That's very not legal. Because I mean, it's actively the intent to kill. Like, why else would they have that wire?
True,
It's
true,
not
true.
like a whole fence.
Real.
Yeah, booby traps are illegal. There's a whole like thing about that, I think.
I know, Dave. Do we want David? You have a would you rather question, right?
yeah. I have one
All right,
that is on my mind right now.
just hit us with it right now, pal.
Okay, so would you rather go on a vacation to the like other side of the world where you're on a plane for 16 hours, or would you want to take a road trip anywhere in the US that is the same amount of 16 hours, but you have to drive? So it's basically, would you want to go on a 16-hour car ride or a 16-hour plane ride?
Plane.
Why?
I don't know. I've never been on a plane. I just
You've
don't
never
like.
been on a plane?
No, I just don't like long car rides.
Wow. See, I also don't like
David hates
long
people who
car.
haven't been on planes.
Yeah, I do actually hate people who haven't been on planes. But where was I going with this? Oh, shoot, Ian, what would you say?
I'm looking for my would you rather question right now. What was the question?
16-hour plane ride, 16-hour car ride, no breaks.
All right. You can do more stuff in a car. On the plane, like you don't have
No, but there's no stops like a plane.
Yeah, you can do stuff in a car, is what he was saying.
the car doesn't stop at
Yeah,
all.
the car does. Yeah, the
I
car
think you're
doesn't
the one
stop for nothing.
driving in this
What if you need
example.
gas?
Okay, well, you can stop for gas in this case, but like
I need to
you
pee.
can't like go out and like explore like a town.
Okay. But if I have
It's
to
not a
stop for
road
gas,
trip, is what he's saying.
Yeah, it's not a road trip. It's just
Are
a
we the
car
one
ride.
driving?
Yeah. You can be the one driving.
then I'll take plane ride.
Do we get to pick the music?
Are
Yeah, you
we?
can
Do we
pick
get
the
aux?
music.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
you get
Yeah.
off.
Is this about the destination or the journey? Like, is it like,
It it
are
was sort of
you?
it
Is it
was
just
sort of
flat out?
about it was meant to be about the destination because like it's basically would you like because a 16-hour plane ride I feel like is a lot harder than a 16-hour car ride just because there's like nothing to do on a plane except listen to music
No, you can
and
harass other people. That's pretty fun. I'm kidding.
That's true.
and
You
you
can
can
wear a Burger
also
King crown.
and I guess in
Um,
this case you aren't the driver of the car because in the plane you aren't the driver of the plane.
Okay, if I'm
cool.
not the driver, I pick
I
the car.
I would like to pick car, but that's more of a like I just want to explore America. Like I've never been very far in
Yeah.
America, and I feel like I've squandered that ability. I want to go on a road trip down Route 66. It seems really cool. It's a nice
I feel
place. They
like
got like old western towns. They
I
got
feel
like
like that would be
cars.
very overhyped.
Very overhyped. No, it's beautiful. I think you hate. I don't think you appreciate landscapes. I could stare at a
Oh,
beautiful
I oh I,
desert
oh I
for 14
100%
hours.
I 100% appreciate beautiful landscapes. You know what's really beautiful? A mountain range from the sky when I'm in a plane, looking
No, because I
looking
can see that on
down over
Google
everything.
Maps.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
No, you see, this is the thing. David likes to look down on people.
Yeah, I
That's where
do
this really
actually.
stems from. This is a deep
Yeah,
rooted in issue that I think
yeah.
we're approaching right now.
Okay, my question's done. It's ran its course.
All right.
But does that mean it's my turn because Ian doesn't have one?
Oh, I was pondering. Okay.
So you're
Oh, oh, does Ian have one?
I do have one.
Oh, okay, go ahead, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
we'll run
Would
that.
you rather have a rewind button allowing you to rewind things in your life, or would you rather have a pause button allowing you to pause time, but you can like still move around and do stuff?
That's a really good question.
Rewind button.
Why is that so?
Okay.
Undo bad jokes. I don't like it when I make a joke and no one laughs.
That's real.
So I will not make that joke when I rewind time.
That's so real.
You know, I've
So I
seen
have
this.
it.
I've seen this question online,
Shut up, David.
and
Oh my god,
it,
dude.
and
Dude,
and
he's
I saw
answering. You asked him a
I,
question.
I, I
Sorry, I'm
saw
sorry.
I saw I saw a great response to this. Well, it's
Okay.
not great. It's but someone said they like a little resistance, so pausing time
Oh my
it gets rid of
god.
that. Okay. No, how I actually would answer this is I would definitely redo like rewind
Mm.
because then like if you like mess up and say something wrong, then you can like go back and then you don't have to apologize because apologizing is awkward.
That is awkward.
So my question is: this like rewind? Like you have to live it in like backward speed? Have you seen the movie Tenet?
No.
Uh,
I
it's
have
sort of
not.
a time travel movie. Oh, it's like time travel movie where they can go back in time, but they have to live the time like just backwards, like in normal speed. So there's just like people around them are like walking backwards. It's a really cool movie. Is it like that, or is it just like I get to jump back in time?
You just
I
jump
think
back.
you just jump back.
So it's just time travel?
The only
How far?
backwards.
So I can only go back to like the beginning of my life?
Yeah, you can go all the way back to baby if you want, I guess,
Hmm.
but you can't go
No,
forward
I'd
again.
pause time. I'd rather
Why?
live backwards. That seems cool.
Why would you pause
That was the
time?
one movie they crashed a plane into an airport for. I
What?
guarantee you've seen something about that, Sawyer.
I haven't.
Never mind.
Oh my
I've been a real
dude.
filmographer.
Jacob, why would you choose pause button?
I would pick pause because I feel like there's not much to do in the past. Like, oh wait, do I? So I age backwards too? I like go back to how old I was?
It's just
Yeah.
like go back like a few seconds is what the question implies.
Sure, then I'd
That'd be-
rather freeze time. I would rather freeze time because there's a good Simpsons Treehouse of Horror about that. And it
Oh
was really
yeah.
fun. That's my verdict.
Mm. You see, I would
Internet
choose.
questions aren't that
I would
deep.
also choose the rewind button, and I thought about this. Right, it's gonna help me go pro. Okay, I'm
I
gonna
already know
try
what
out.
you're about to say. You're about to say something like, "Oh, I'm gonna go up to a girl, ask her out," and she says no. I'm gonna rewind time.
No, it's actually not what I was gonna say. I'm gonna try out for the football team as a wide receiver. Right, every time I don't catch the ball or I drop a pass or I make a mistake, I'm gonna rewind it. I'm gonna be like a wide receiver like Justin Jefferson. I never drop the ball. I always catch it. And then I'm gonna go pro and end up in the NFL and make millions.
Is it bad that when you said GoPro,
Anytime
I thought you were gonna
Ian's
say GoPro and Riz or something?
That is pretty bad.
I didn't think that
That
at
is
all.
that bad on
Anytime
me
Ian's
or
been
is that
asked a
bad on
question
you?
in the last 8 months, it's been related to his football career and why wishes he went further.
Wait, I'm sorry, I missed all that, Jacob.
Damn, bro zoned out.
Every single time you've answered a question, you've related it to football somehow. It could be life changing. You could just be rich. You don't have to do football.
I would be rich.
What?
I would be rich. I'd make it to the NFL playing the sport that I love, and I'd be a millionaire.
You know, talking about time made me think of a would you
You're
rather
right.
question just now. Not one that I had planned, but oh my god, my nose. I've been kind of sick lately. But would you rather sit down and have a conversation with yourself from 5 years ago or yourself from 10 years in the future?
I have a question. I have a question.
Yeah.
Um, if I talk to myself from 5 years ago, can I give him advice and have him do something different?
Let's
Changing
say
my
Have
life.
him go pro.
no. Okay, I want to say this. I want to say that if you choose the past self, nothing does change. The conversation is for you.
Okay. If I choose my future self though, and I'm like, I don't want to end up like this guy, then he can give me advice on how to not end up like him, right?
Yes.
Okay. Future self, 100%.
Hmm. Yeah,
I,
my past self wasn't doing much. I don't think he would have much to say. I mean, he doesn't have podcasting skills. He doesn't have a very
True.
good dialect, good way of talking. I don't know. Yeah.
I think
I don't even know what I would ask myself in 10 years. What if I'm dead in 10 years?
Then
see,
That'd be a
that's
horror.
the
I mean, I might pick 5 years ago. I might pick 5 years ago just so I don't find out that I'm dead in 10 years.
yeah, but then you
well,
can change the outcome.
I would pick 5 years ago just so I don't want to know what happens with my life. I want to just live my life like in the present day. You know, if you're too worried about the future, you can't focus on the now. And I
True.
feel like if you get to talk to yourself 10 years down the road, like you're going to start thinking like what choices do I need to make? Like let's say like I am successful and I have like a great life. Then you're going to be worried about what choices do I need to make to get that instead of just the choices that you need to make in your everyday life as you're living, not trying to worry about
True.
will this affect my future the way I want it to be.
Like, could you
Yeah, I want to
imagine
talk to
how
my future
annoying?
dude.
Could you imagine how
I want to talk to
annoying
my future dude.
I? Who's going
You keep
first?
going.
Me.
You keep
Sawyer,
going.
please talk.
Could you imagine how annoying like I would have been? Like if you went back in time to like the start of freshman year and was like, "Hey, you're gonna be homecoming king, but you've got to make the right choices to do it." And then all throughout high school, I constantly just tried to go like coax people into like, "Hey, when we're seniors, make sure I'm homecoming king, okay?" Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm. I think just in general talking to your because you 5 years ago you'd be in 8th grade, so middle school. Just in general, talking to your middle school self would just be annoying.
I don't know. Like, I mean,
Um,
yeah,
I'm
obviously we were all annoying in middle school, but I feel like we'd lock in. I trust my 8th grade self to lock in for a conversation.
Imagine if you could teach your old self brain rot, like what the
oh
world
my!
has
You
become.
could start it so much earlier.
Yeah, you
All of
could.
our brains would be cooked by now.
All right,
Yeah.
remember these words. Skibbity toilet. Remember these words. You're
This will
good.
be massive
I
one
I would
day.
just I would just panic my younger self. I would tell him, be like, "Don't you dare buy Taco Bell at 11:59 on Tuesday, the 23rd of 2023, or there will be serious
If
consequences."
you hear a knock on your
And he'll
door,
just be living in fear. He's like, "Why would I want Taco Bell then?"
The crazy thing is,
He'd be
Jacob,
so scared.
that would ruin your life somehow. Your present.
I would also definitely do it. I'd be like, "Man, maybe you don't know what he's talking about."
I want to know what's gonna happen.
I would, I would, I would poke the bear. That's what I would do.
Yeah, you cut
yeah,
out there.
Well, my
I'd
boy,
pick. He said he'd poke the bear. I would pick the. I honestly thought I forgot David was in his bed, and I looked at his empty chair and thought he was gone. Um,
Yeah, I'm in the bathroom.
Yeah, I would pick 5 years ago. I don't really want to know exactly what happens or how it happens, so I wouldn't want to talk to my future self. I feel like
It's
living in the moment is
That's
more
actually
important.
so real.
Dude, I don't know what I would talk about with my younger self though, like what I'd want to say to him. I'd be like, "Hey man, we lost our 4.0. Don't count on keeping it." Like, I don't know. I don't know,
I
man.
would be an inspiration to myself 5 years ago. I don't think it would be like, oh, he's panicked. I have to become this person in 5 years. It'd be like, look at what I can do in 5 years. I bet I could do more if I locked in right now. I think I would be a much better person today if I could lock in 5 years ago. But maybe I could do that for 10 years. But I'm not really worried about it because I can't talk to myself in 10 years.
Hmm. Yeah. I don't know. It is also just that thing where it's like, if you find out what's going to happen in the future, it's not going to happen.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I would pick 5 years ago. I guess that counts as my would you rather question for this round. I guess it's Jacob's turn.
Yeah. All right. We got, would you rather die on the Titanic or die on the Ocean Gate sub? But you know you're going to die both times.
Ocean Gate.
Yeah, Ocean Gate.
What's your question? Ocean Gate? Okay.
I was raising my hand to answer.
Do I
Um,
get? Sorry, go
so
ahead.
David,
you
I'll
see,
give you your initial answer because I have a way. I mean, I feel like I could sell it.
all right.
David,
So the Titanic
Yeah,
would
I'm
probably be
listening.
cooler. The Titanic would
what?
probably be cool.
What'd you say?
Go,
You said
go,
the sub?
Jacob.
Oh my
Oh,
God! Holy shit!
well, I was thinking, first of all, if you die on the Titanic, I'm gonna let you start like when it like disembarked on its journey. So you get like 4 days
That's what
to
I was
live
gonna say. Is
instead of like 3 hours.
I was gonna say
But
like the
also,
go.
no, I have like 4 minutes of stuff to say. You go.
Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say like I would much rather experience the Titanic if I know I'm dying either way. Like I would be getting into the Ocean Gate sub, just be like, all right, time to die. With the Titanic, I'd be like, I got 4 days of luxury. I can
Yeah.
I can live my last 4 days of my life knowing that I'm gonna literally be a baller, dude.
That's a great point.
So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say you get second class. You don't get first class, but you don't
I'm
get third
fine with
class.
I'm fine with second
And
class.
second class is pretty good. But you get to experience what the reality of the Titanic was. Because like whatever the 1997 movie was like pretty accurate from what I know. But like you'll get to know exactly like I'm gonna die in 4 days, but I'm the only living person who knows that this bench was 4 centimeters from the wall instead of 7. Like you get
Exactly.
to know every single thing about the Titanic. And if you're going to, and you get to live with people from 1913. So you get to experience what they were like. And you're not changing the past at all. So you can just like, you can mess with them. You can be like, yo, we're going to die or something because they won't believe you. You can't stop the ship from sinking. But if you go on Ocean Gate, that was like a year ago. And it's just these rich nerds crawling into a like small ass compartment. And
Yeah.
you know it's just going to go black. Like you don't have to drown. You don't drown on the Titanic. You die from hypothermia,
That would
which
suck.
kind of sucks.
I think
But
I think
Ian,
that
you might last a few minutes longer. You've been doing the polar plunge.
Oh yeah, that's
I would
true.
much rather live in luxury for 4 days and also experience the 1910s than get in some fluffy submarine with some rich guys.
Mhm.
I'll
This
just be
is
like, I hope you die, bro. That's a terrible thing because those people died like a year ago. My heart goes out. I apologize.
this is all just hypothetical, but you said you said we can't change the past on the Titanic. I thought it'd be funny if you can change the past. You get him to turn the ship away from the iceberg, but you're still guaranteed to die on the Titanic. So like you save the ship from sinking, but you just get stabbed by some random guy and he robs you.
I'm pretty sure there was one dude who died on the Titanic before the thing got hit. I don't remember how he died though.
That could
I think he just fell off. I don't
yo,
remember.
that would suck. I
did, so
so Jacob, you kind of just took the whole question from us because I was gonna say pretty.
I was just elaborating on why
I think
the
Jacob swayed
opposing
me. I
opinion
think
is
the
better.
reason that Ian and I both immediately said Ocean Gate was just because you do die instantly on Ocean Gate, meaning there's no suffering.
Me, me and
That's
Sawyer
the
were
only part that's
initially
better.
We were thinking only about the death aspect of the trip, not really the journey.
Yeah.
I guess the Titanic then, though, because if I know I'm gonna die, I'd rather not just be in a claustrophobic tiny submarine with people I don't really like,
That's real.
even if the
Yeah.
death is like
I mean,
painful. I mean, I guess what's stopping me from, right before the ship sinks, finding a less painful way to end it?
That's true.
I guess, yeah, you could do that, but like,
How are
pussy,
you gonna
bro,
do
what
it,
are you
Sawyer? I want
doing?
to hear it.
I don't know.
Bug it out, bro.
I just- I don't know. That's I don't know.
Dude, I'm
I don't
gonna,
know.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
I'd say,
I'm not pressing you any
I'd say
harder.
the way you die,
I don't know how to
I'd
kill
say the
myself.
way you die is like it's like in the movie where they're like hanging onto it while it's going down like vertically. Because there was people in third class who were just literally locked in their rooms, and they were just like, you couldn't even tell they were on a boat. They were just in a room that filled with water, and then they died. That's
Mm,
horrifying.
yeah.
There's people who got sucked down with the ship. I watched a bunch of Titanic history videos. It's really cool.
I can
I kind of want
tell.
to die on a Titanic. I love it. There's a sister ship to the Titanic called the Olympic, and it
Right.
also
Uh-huh.
sank, but it was like a military ship. And there's this one story where there was this lifeboat that was like evacuate. A lot less people died on that one. There's like this lifeboat evacuating, and then like one of the rudders came up out of the water and it just chopped this whole boat up. And it was insane. There's a movie about it, but it's like a terrible movie.
Oh.
It's very low budget. I think that's all I have.
I can't put down the cup.
No, we're not starting singing that shit. Not on this episode. Uh who else has a would you rather question? Is it just back to me? Is it time for just Jacob and Sawyer to
No, David's got one.
Sure.
He already gave
Uh,
it.
Does
I
he?
was gonna say, like, I have to think of one if you want
That
me
was
to
his
get
only
another
one you
one.
weren't thinking this whole time.
No, I was not.
No, neither was I. I'm looking for one right now.
Oh dang. Wow. All right,
You guys keep
fine.
fighting so I can.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. I got one. I got one. Would you
Here we
rather
go.
go sky? Would you rather go skydiving or would you rather go scuba diving?
I think we asked this before. Not on the
No,
Would You Rather episode, but like we've talked about this, no?
I don't think so.
I'd pick scuba diving.
Scuba diving because I don't want a dude strapped to my back.
That is all right. That's a good answer.
I would pick scuba diving just because I'm not falling from the sky and I have stuff to look at.
Mm, I
Like
would
I'm
choose.
actively like going to search for things, not just trying to get to the ground.
I would choose skydiving because the ocean's like one of my biggest fears.
Okay.
Really?
Uh huh.
Mm. The
I,
ocean is
I've
scary.
gone I've gone snorkeling in the middle of it.
I'm about to go snorkeling on my cruise.
You're
Yeah,
going on a
snorkeling is
cruise?
not
Bro, you live such a
not that
lavish
In
bad.
life. He goes, dude.
in 2 months, I'm going on a cruise. We'll talk about it when it comes up.
Okay,
Yeah.
Mr. Luxury. Oh, lordy
I kind of want
lord.
to go bungee jumping though. I think I would rather go bungee jumping than
But I'm
skydiving.
scared that that would just snap me in half.
But
I know that
Yeah,
it wouldn't, but
I'm terrified of bungee jumping because like I don't know. It's like it stops you so suddenly and bounces
I
you back
saw
up.
this clip of this like lady who was like bungee jumping over like a lake or whatever, and she was like attached on or something. I don't know how, and it ended up somehow the strap instead of being like around her waist or wherever it's supposed to be ended up like around her ankles, and so she literally just like got dipped into the water when she went
oh no,
down.
they're supposed to be like
Got
that.
waterboarded.
It's on your ankle. It's not on your waist.
Are you sure?
Did you watch some false information video? It's supposed to be around your like ankles.
Oh,
And you're
okay.
supposed to
Well,
be dipped. I don't want to go into the ones that
either
dips
way,
you into the
some,
water.
either way, something went wrong and she went into the water.
I'm pretty sure nothing went wrong. I'm pretty sure you watched one of those videos with like an AI voiceover, and it's just like a normal ass video, and it's like, this lady almost died
No,
today.
it was not. I just was
It
just
definitely was,
no, it
because
did.
I've seen the exact video you're talking about. That's
Oh my,
exactly how it was supposed to go.
oh my god.
I
No.
think the fear with bungee jumping is that the attendants are assholes, and they're like, they'll push you off and just be like, "Oh, it's not screwed right," but they're just fucking with you.
Oh
That's my
yeah.
biggest fear.
Mhm.
Or like the roller
Dickhead
coaster ride
attendants.
employees who are like, "Hold on, we got
Yeah,
something wrong
he
here."
throws.
Uh,
You see the one where he throws screws at the ground, and he's like, "Oh, that fell off." That's the funniest thing, bro.
Oh
I
my God.
love that. But
Anyways,
I feel like bungee jumping would like chiropractic, like crack your whole body. I can't imagine how it wouldn't just crack your whole spine in like a good way. It'd give you a ring dinger.
Yeah, that's a good point.
How you
Anyways,
feel,
I have a
Danny?
would you
If
rather
you-
question.
Oh, he does. Yes, Ian.
yeah.
Tell us.
Okay. Okay. Would you rather have the ability to instantly learn any profession, like welding or electricity,
You're right.
So any trade? Any
or
trade?
Just let him
any
finish.
any profession, anything, like learn how to be a CEO or whatever, or
Okay.
instantly master any skill?
Is that not the same?
Instant, instant,
That's the
instantly
exact same
master,
thing, dude.
Oh, no,
instantly
profession is
master,
different.
instantly master any skill. I'm gonna be really good at baseball. I'm gonna make billions of dollars because baseball players make the most money over the most amount of time. And I'm
Okay.
gonna retire at the age of 40, and have a bajillion dollars and play golf the rest of my life.
Ian Ian gets on this podcast. He goes, "Would you rather be really good at welding or be a really good welder?" Dude,
No, it's
what? I don't
different.
understand this
Different.
question.
It's different.
How? How is profession and skill different? If you need a skill, you need to be skilled at something to be good at a profession.
Um, would you rather
Did you
live
read the
in
question you
Florida?
looked up word for word, or
No,
did
I
you
changed
improvise?
it.
Oh my
I
god.
changed it.
Hold on, he's
Don't change it back.
Hey, you want me to read the original one?
all right. Go ahead.
Yeah, you broke it.
You rather have the ability to instantly. I broke it. Sorry. Would you rather have the ability to instantly learn any profession or instantly master any sport?
Okay, see now that is a better question.
My answer stays
Yeah, that's
the
a real
same.
question.
I
And
just
David
didn't think,
already
I
answered
didn't
it.
think you guys would be messing with the sport option much.
I'm not because I
No,
picked
you're completely right. Yeah.
You're right.
I didn't want.
Well,
I didn't want two of my
actually,
questions or
no.
my answers to
No,
involve
I don't
sports.
like sports, but if I was really good at a sport, then I feel like I would enjoy it. If I was
Yeah, but
really good at
any
water
sport
polo, I
you
think
pick,
I'd have
what sport
fun.
are you gonna pick?
I would pick any sport.
Okay, you have to pick.
What? Yes, I did.
Instantly master any sport. Which sport are you picking?
I just
You
said
already said
water
it.
polo.
Water polo.
Oh, I didn't hear him. His mic must have got out.
I thought he said
Why water polo?
waterboarding for a second, and I got scared.
Why water polo?
That's my favorite skill.
Okay.
I've been thinking about trying to waterboard myself in the shower just to feel what it feels
I've
like,
done
but I
it.
keep forgetting.
I've done it. It's
You've
weird.
done it?
Yeah.
Is it actually true? Is it? Because my fear is like, what if I like am paralyzed and then I just actually drown and I can't get the thing off my face?
The way it works is that the water passes through the towel into your mouth, but you can't spit it back out because the towel's blocking the water. So then you
Oh,
yeah.
that's ooh, it's interesting.
Mhm.
Maybe I'll try that after the podcast. I'll
You
report
should.
back.
You definitely should. Tell us
Waterboarding
about it
Danny.
next episode.
Would you rather
Oh,
I'll
sorry, you
mind.
never answered the question. Profession or sport? Like what
profession
profession? What profession?
filmmaking?
Oh, of course, I should have guessed.
Would you rather provide, yeah, as a charitable deed, provide one homeless person, a random homeless person, with enough
Bread or
food,
lottery?
with enough food to last them for the rest of their life, or provide 100 homeless people with enough food to last them each for a week?
Hold up, David. David got a snap there. I could hear the.
I did not get
You
it.
live for more than
That
100
was
weeks.
not me. I was watching Instagram Reels. But
Someone
I
got
heard
Cody
the
texted
I
me.
heard the question.
So,
I. That's tough, dude.
All right,
So
how many weeks
either
are in a
way,
year, people?
why
Either way,
does
I'm
that
voting
52.
matter?
for
Why does that
52.
matter? Why does that matter? Why does that matter?
Think about this. I'm feeding
Because
off.
then it's like,
You said 100 homeless people for a week.
Yeah.
Okay, see, picture it this way. I'm giving 100 weeks of meals compared to 52 weeks of meals. I'm giving 100 homeless people 1 week of meals.
What are
he
you
said the
talking
rest of
about?
his life. He said the rest of his life for that one dude.
I thought he said a year.
You're giving this dude 1 year on his life? Maybe that's accurate. Maybe you don't have a very high hopes for this guy. Yeah, this is
Well,
rolling the dice. What if his life isn't very long? What if he lives for half a
Exactly.
week?
I don't.
Yeah.
This is twisting my question
We're,
in
we're,
ways
we're
I did
talking
not
about
expect.
it's like gambling. We're talking about guaranteed numbers or a chance of hitting it big. I'm taking the guaranteed numbers.
It's like
Why are
Give
you
me a
like?
it's like
hundred.
how
Give
you're
me a
supposed to not
give
randomly
me a,
feed your
give me
so
a,
you're
cats.
give me
okay.
a
Let
hundred homeless people
Cats
for a
get
week.
let
like
me get this
gambling
straight. Let me get this
addictions,
straight. Let me get this
waiting
straight.
on
Let me
those
get
robot
no.
things to feed them.
Let me get this straight. So you're saying that
It's
if
just what it's
if
like.
you found a homeless man, like let's say you were trying to pick out the homeless person for your
Yeah.
Okay, where
lifetime's
do I
worth of
find
food. I don't
Yeah.
know. Let's just say you're trying to pick him out, and you're like, he's like, you know, he's only gonna live for one more year. He's like, you're like, nah, let's just let him die now. Let's find someone who's actually gonna live for a long time.
Well, also, if you're giving one homeless person food for the rest of his life, you're not giving him shelter. You're not giving him clothes. So all he's going to be able to have is food. Just having food alone will not keep you alive. Okay.
His life.
It
So
checks one box. It checks one of the boxes.
But if I'm feeding hundreds, if I'm feeding if I'm feeding
Man,
100
I'm
homeless
tired.
people a week, that's 100 weeks of meals that I'm giving out. That sounds pretty darn good, and it helps them in
If
the
I
short
feed
term,
this,
which is what they need, and it's not gonna be a waste of my money.
if I feed this homeless guy for 2 months and then buys a house and becomes not homeless, does it stop feeding him?
No,
No,
I think I don't know because
I'm picking the 100 people. I haven't been listening to you guys.
See, he knows because
One person.
he's taking the guaranteed bet.
Guys, we're like Mr. Beast.
I would
Yes,
rather have enough food to feed me for 1 week.
Are you homeless, Jacob? That's what I thought. Next question.
what was that?
I don't know.
Okay,
Why does your room always look like there's the sun outside?
me?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Why are your curtains so bright?
Oh. Anyways,
Oh,
should
hold
we
up. I'm
move on?
tripping. Never mind.
Anyways, have you
Should we-
guys seen season 2 of Squid Games?
No.
You
I've
should.
still only seen the first episode.
Jake, what do we talk about, dude?
I have not
Sorry,
seen
I
it.
went to
I
sleep
also
early
haven't
last
seen
night.
season 1.
I haven't. I also haven't
Am I
seen
a
season 1. I started watching
am I a
season
call with
2
no
without watching
spoilers?
season 1.
Okay, I'm gonna be real right now. Just like 2 days ago, I started watching Squid Game season 1. I never watched it. I'm not quite done yet, but
You guys haven't lost your squidding virginity yet?
Nope.
I'm almost done with season 1.
Oh my god, he's edging it right now.
Oh my
What?
god, he's doing.
Sawyer, we should watch season 2 together because I haven't seen season 1, but I've started
Are
season
you
2.
trying to
It
schedule a
doesn't make any
date with me
sense.
right now?
I changed my mind.
Yeah, Sawyer's
I don't want to do
already
that anymore.
taken by me, bud. Stay away.
Oh,
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm sipping on promethazine.
no.
Feeling I fell.
Dude, I kept getting my ass muted in a voice call earlier. A bunch of my friends were doing a Destiny 2 raid, which if you don't know what that means, it's like a 6-person like group mission that takes like a lot of group coordination. And I was also in the call with them, and I kept going into the mic, I'm sipping on promethazine. They kept muting me over and over and over again. And they eventually like just banned me from the server because they're like trying to communicate. I'm sipping on promethazine. Ah, good times.
Use your shield. Use your shield.
I can't put down the coat. Like, Jacob, hit me with a would you rather question before I just sing the whole song.
Would you rather be homeless today or upper middle class in 1850s Iowa? What?
Upper middle class. So
Upper middle
this is
class.
Iowa, so we're a part of the North. So I probably work
Yes.
inside some sort. Where am I living? Just anywhere in Iowa.
Iowa. Right here. Right here. Right
Let's
at
In,
the
stop
like,
beating around the bush.
brimmings
You're
of
a
John
farmer.
Deere. I bet.
You're
So I'm a farmer, but I'm upper middle class.
real. Okay.
Yeah, but you have to pick your own crops.
Okay, but I'd rather
you know
have
what time period we're in, Jake.
but Iowa's in the north if you know your like latitude.
Yeah, it's like 1850, so it's like pretty. It's like almost
legal yet?
Civil War.
Yeah, but okay, in the north, people like it.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're in the north. So
Yes, ladies in the
I'm still taking Iowa in the 1850s just because I have a shelter, I have a food, and I probably have a loving family. Maybe two loving families, depending on how frisky I get with, other people. But
Okay.
Slavery
guys,
was
hold up,
outlawed in
hold up.
Iowa in 1846, so you're safe.
Yeah, I just looked it up.
Ian's
Wait,
like,
what
I want to be homeless.
did you just say, Jacob?
I just said it
Iowa.
was outlawed in 1946.
Oh, Iowa didn't even become a state until 1846.
Which makes
Oh.
sense why slavery was banned then, because
Right on.
So there's literally
think about
nothing here. It has had 4 years of development.
No, there's
No,
probably
that
Indians here,
there's
but
well,
that
and
just because
also there's
that's not
still
a state, it's
towns.
still a colony.
Yeah, it's not like they didn't decide to develop it. You had to have a certain population to become a state.
Well, no,
That's why the
mm.
West took so long to become states, and that's why they're so big, is because they needed to be big enough to have enough people to then form a state and not just be a territory.
The first colony in Iowa was New Sweden, led by Pierre Castle in 1845.
Oh, I knew that.
It's really cool.
So you'd probably be living in New
My heart goes
Sweden.
out to him.
Did I give my answer to this?
No.
I don't
No.
know. I don't have one. I don't like this question.
I would do Iowa because it's cool we're like building everything because there's nothing here.
Dude, but
Yeah, I
okay.
think I would like to, even if I go on Google Street View sometimes and wait, hold on. What do you say?
Do they have Quick Start in the 1850s?
That's a good point.
No,
Yeah,
still
I
Quick Trip.
pick homeless now. I don't need to elaborate
Yeah.
any further.
That's real.
David, you pick 1850 only because there's no slaves.
I pick 1850 because I already told you I have a warm shelter. I have food. I don't care if I have to pick it myself. And I have a loving family or two. So I looked
All
it
right,
up.
I said you were rich, not that you had a family, but
If I'm rich,
yeah, I would
of course
rather
I have a family. That's how it worked. That's how it worked back then.
All right.
you can buy people to surround you.
Well, actually, that you can't buy people. That was illegal in Iowa. But anyway.
Anyways,
Yeah, I would.
So, y'all
Oh
seen
my-
any good movies recently?
Squid Game season 2.
Oh, that's not a movie, jackass.
It's not a movie, Ian.
Sawyer, can you elaborate on your anyways?
I don't know what I had no anyways. I did.
What did Sir Fields mean when he said anyways?
What is that? The next big conspiracy, dude. I was thinking. All right, so like, movie idea.
So.
Are you making fun of me right now, pal? All right, so um a movie idea. A bunch of high school students get locked into the school and they're not allowed to leave because there's a killer and they have a hostage and one of the high schoolers is the killer.
So clearly, this idea wasn't good enough to go in your journal of cool movie ideas. So that's why you're sharing this to us scum
Yeah.
who can't hear about your blockbusters.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah, you
Dude.
created Among Us.
Dude, wait, I just did. Okay. Would you rather question? That's what we're doing. Would you rather? All right. Would you rather?
Dude, wait, don't no. Your movie idea is like that one thing where it's like a reality TV show where it's like 10 gay guys and one straight guy. They're all straight. You
Yeah.
seen that thing?
Yes, I have.
That's the funniest thing I've ever seen. I really want that show to come out.
Okay. Would you rather have eyes in the back of your head or be able to taste with your fingertips?
Eyes in the back of my head. Just because tasting with my fingertips would be nasty.
What do you talk? You wouldn't? You don't want to taste every single thing you touch.
No, I don't.
Just get real tasty gloves.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll get real tasty gloves. Then I'll taste some things
All
I
right,
wouldn't be able to taste
counter
before.
argument.
Except how long are they going to be tasty?
Counter argument to the eyes in the back of your head. You got hair there.
True.
Okay, but
David,
Y'all's. I
If
mean,
I
my
shade it.
my mom has eyes in the back of her head, and she can still see me through all
No
the hair.
way, no, she does not. That's just a saying. She does not literally have eyes.
That's
in the
cap, bro.
No,
That's so
no,
cap.
That's so.
she 100% has eyes.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Oh hell no!
No,
Oh hell no!
no, but you have
We're
hair.
going to
If you have
Philadelphia.
eyes on the back of your head, you're gonna have to cut them off. You cut the hair off if you even want to use them.
So you just want me to taste?
Do I have eyes on the front of my head?
Yes, you'll have like
Mm.
360 vision, which I also think would be debilitating because
What if like I'm running like a
What?
2 monitor setup here, so like I can decide to look at the front or
so
decide to
you've
look at the
got
back.
a one monitor in front of you and one behind you instead of just having them both in front of you.
Or what if I have like a rear view mirror basically? So I like have my normal vision, but in like the top center, like think of like an iPhone notch. You know what I mean?
No,
But and I have like a notch, but instead of being blacked out, it's just the back. So it's like I have a rear view mirror, so that like I can see behind me.
You'd be studied though, because you look like Voldemort.
Dude, that's what I was
That'd
thinking
be
too.
scary.
If you had eyes in the back of your head, you're gonna be like, you're gonna be a social outcast. Everyone's gonna look at you and think that you're like a mutant freak. Government's gonna come
For
and
being
take you to
for
Area
being
51.
bald.
Not for having eyeballs on the back of your head.
I feel like people wouldn't ask.
What are you? No, they would
I can see
ask.
it.
Toddlers would.
I
And
can see it.
and what
Toddlers would ask.
and what's so bad with having I mean, people I have eyes in the front of my head, and no one asked me about those. So if I have eyes in the back of my head, they're just gonna. Why
Is
would
this a
what's
David
the
Rage
difference?
Bait
They'll ask
episode right
you
now?
double as
I'm not-
many no questions.
I'm not trying to rage bait.
What? I got eyes in the front of my head and nobody asked. Obviously,
He just
if you
genuinely thinks like this.
if you have eyes in the back of your head, people are gonna have questions, and it's gonna be very weird. Also, having
Okay.
listen, let's talk about dinosaurs some more. Look, T-Rex had eyeballs that face forward, just like us, and T-Rex was a good hunter. Having 360-degree
Pretty
vision,
sure he didn't.
yes, he did.
No, he didn't. They were
Movies were
like
wrong.
diagonal.
Movies were wrong.
T-Rex
Movies were
is-
wrong. Movies were wrong. It was proven wrong, and they looked like this. Look up T-Rex eyeballs.
Well, predators have eyes on the front of their head. Prey have eyes on the side of their head. And I'm gonna have eyes on the back of my head so that I can see behind me.
So what are you?
I'm David Ball.
You're a freak.
That's why. That's
is
who
what
I
you
am.
are. You're gonna be an abomination. I will taste everything with my fingertips, and I don't care. You know.
See, but then
Ian, what are you
can't
gonna taste with
enjoy
those tips?
Okay.
Okay.
Look, my phone case cannot taste that bad. You know, let's just give it a shot right now. What if I just? No, I'm kidding.
You're disgusting.
I'm not gonna.
Exactly. If you're playing video games, you're gonna touch your keyboard. You're gonna taste your keyboard. You're gonna taste your mouth.
Dude, what happens?
There's
Okay,
there-
what
What are
happens?
you talking about? You're gonna taste your mouth.
about your mouse, not your mouth.
What happens if I'm chewing gum, right? Like in my actual mouth, and then I start touching things? How do the flavors interact with one another? Because, like, when you're
So what if you're touching yourself?
I mean, how do you?
Not even in like an inappropriate way.
David,
Not even in
dirty.
like
Dirty
an inappropriate
What are
way.
you talking about?
Like what if like you're just like cold, so you're like shivering. So now I have to taste my t-shirt when I'm cold, or like
it's not that
you know
bad.
I got a scratch
But
on the back of my
these are
neck.
the
Okay, now I have to taste my
Imagine-
neck.
Imagine this.
Imagine
I
ninja.
touch David Ball and then I taste him.
Okay, dude.
No.
Oh,
Is the episode almost done?
Oh my
Are we
god,
at-
you're
are we
don't
at
you
you're
have?
time yet?
Don't you?
Imagine
Don't we have taste buds somewhere else?
where on our tongue
Yeah.
and our mouth. That's where we have taste buds. What were you gonna say? Don't we have taste buds on our hands? Like what?
imagine never mind.
Imagine if Ninja got a low taper eyeball. Like I don't understand if you have eyeballs in the back of your head.
Ninja got a low taper.
We're ending the whole show. This is the last episode. No, if you had eyeballs, if you had eyeballs in the back of your head, that just wouldn't be optimal. I think your life would be worse if that happened to you.
Wait, but what about the eyeballs on the front of your head?
They stay there.
They're still there. They're still there.
Imagine
Don't
trying to
worry.
sit down. Imagine trying to sit down with eyeballs in the back of your head, and you accidentally lean back, and you just squish your eyeballs.
Close your eyes.
You don't got a nose. You don't got a nose to like protect you. Like
That's a brow.
the eyes would just be like straight up, just right there.
What? No.
So they'd be more susceptible to like damage.
No. What about you still have eyelids?
Yeah.
Eyebrows?
No.
What about how does it connect to the brain? There has to be an eye socket.
Oh
in the
my
back.
god. Your skull would just have 2 more eye socket things.
Oh, so it wouldn't be bludgeoning out like you're saying.
Okay, well,
bulging out.
it'd still be just there. All right, you wouldn't have a nose.
But the
Mm.
socket to protect your eyes.
I lose my nose if I pick this one.
No, you guys are trying to piss me off.
Just let me taste stuff with my hands, dude. That's all I want to do.
Wait, so what's
Dude, you're
everyone's
freaking
final
I'd
out.
rather
answer?
do that than I'd rather have taste buds in my fingers than not have taste buds in my fingers.
Oh my!
So I'm on
That's
the
wild.
I'm on the finger team. Jacob's on the finger team. Ian, what team are you on?
You're so right about
I
that,
don't
bro.
even know. Fingers.
All right, David.
Hey, I'm
What do you
sticking
know
with.
about
I'm
looking and
sticking
touching,
with.
Ian?
I'm sticking with my eyes. I'm sticking with my eyes.
Be a freak, David. You
David
already
wants
are.
eyes in the
You-
back of his head. David wants to be a
Okay,
sociopath. David, if
okay,
you had eyeballs in
but
the back of
would
your
you?
head, I'd stop being friends with you.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. Because maybe I don't. Minnesota.
What's going on?
Talking about
Dude,
Think about
your fingers. You're not gonna want to touch anything. You're gonna like. This is terrible. You have to taste everything.
Oh my god, wait, I
Like-
just realized with the fingers, I work at Cinemark and I have to shove my bare hands into like the seat cushions to scrape stuff out.
Okay.
you've told us on
Exhibit,
numerous
exhibit
accounts
A.
that you're allowed to
Exhibit
wear
A.
gloves. You're just a freak.
I'd probably start wearing gloves if I had to taste my fingertips though. So
Okay, so then you have to taste your gloves.
get some
What?
tasty
They
gloves.
can't
Who's
taste
over this?
okay, the
Fine.
inside of a plastic glove cannot taste that bad. Plastic. Okay, look, I watch. I'm not gonna actually do it, but like
it's
plastic
gonna be
is
like
not.
it's gonna be like you're eating plastic.
I'm not
Yum.
actually
Dude, just
eating it.
taste the
Though.
top of your mouth. That's basically cannibalism.
What?
What? What did Jacob just say?
What if I
David-
start touching myself?
No.
David's butt.
Okay, Ian.
David, what's Exhibit A?
The stupid trash on the ground. Like to picking that up.
If I have plastic glove on, I just
Mm.
taste plastic. Plastic doesn't taste like anything, so it's like
Real.
fine. The only reason you don't actually just eat plastic gloves and put them in your mouth is because plastic doesn't feel good in your mouth. But just the taste of the plastic.
Society has told you not to.
Okay. You guys are set on not being a social outcast. I don't know what's wrong with
I
that.
don't want
honestly.
eyeballs in the back of my head.
Honestly, I'd probably get paid, and
I
people
don't
would
want
study
Harry
me.
Potter fans to start crowding around me and treating me like
Oh,
like some
Well,
well,
you know-
you could do.
I think you can capitalize on that if you ask me.
no. Disney
Start
World
charging.
I'm a Universal.
Can you capitalize on tasting things with your fingers?
No,
Definitely.
no, you
I-
can't.
Yeah, you could do those
don't-
like
I
blind
don't
taste
think
test videos
I do
that could
not
be
think
toxic.
so.
You could
Feels
figure
so
out the taste
viral.
of toxic chemicals that you can't ingest.
Yeah, but then you're touching toxic chemicals.
Yeah, but then you're still touching them.
Yeah, but no, but then
It's
what
all
if you were
part of the
allergic to
bag.
peanuts, but only if you eat them? Then you could see what peanuts taste like. You could taste peanut butter if you were allergic to peanuts. But I'm not a nerd, so I'm not allergic to
That's a
peanuts.
good
Oh
point.
wait, that's
There's
actually
factors.
so. I mean, I'm not allergic either, so it doesn't affect my answer. But that's a good point.
Dude, I could taste peanuts with my mouth and my fingers if I had this.
You can make fun of all the allergic people. You can't taste peanuts. I can taste it with my mouth and my fingers.
I did not think this question was going to be this good.
I was so over it the second he said it. It's getting better though.
think
It's
I've
not that hard
expended
of a
it.
question.
think
You guys are trying to convince the world that an extra set of eyes isn't cool. Okay?
It's hard. How would you focus on anything if you could see everything?
It's okay. I can already see everything.
Oh, I have an
It's
idea, Sawyer. I have an
just
idea, Sawyer. I have an
focus on
idea, Sawyer.
something.
What if you got a blindfold? So you would blindfold your back eyes and you're like, oh, I want to see behind me, and you move the blindfold forward.
Okay,
and you can see
But if you see something behind you, okay, your arms are still normal. You can't like do anything behind you. If you want to, if there's something behind you that needs your attention, you still have to turn around.
Okay, when you're driving,
Sawyer.
and you look in your rearview mirror, are you driving forwards or backwards? You're driving forwards, and you can still do that perfectly
But you're
fine.
telling me that if you're driving your car and you want to see behind you, instead of just turning around, you're gonna like move your head like this so you can see down the bed.
Well, when
Sawyer.
okay, I'm driving my car. Do I look at my rearview mirror or do I crank my neck back to look out my back windshield?
Right?
I looked in my rearview mirror.
Do you?
Or do I just use the eyes in the back of
What
my
is
head,
it?
David? I don't know.
Sawyer, can you make the thumbnail of this episode David, but he has tongues for fingers?
Okay, dude. No.
Please.
Because I don't support this stupid finger crap.
It makes it so much funnier.
That's
No,
why we have to get
that's-
back at you, bro.
You know, people are this episode's gonna have 60 views, and all 60 views are gonna agree with me.
No, they're not.
Type your opinion in the comments below. I want to hear your 2 cents.
Yeah, if you're still
Put
here,
after
make sure to
comment
like,
section, thank you.
subscribe, turn on notifications, join the One Last Year squad, follow us on Instagram, and
Oh, this
comment
is-
down below.
This is really to see who made it this far into the episode. Comment down below your opinion on this would you rather question.
Yeah,
if you
we're
made
gonna
it.
get no comments.
Yeah, that's true. Anyways, thanks for listening. Goodbye, everyone. That's my last question. Jake, wait,
What?
I mean,
We
unless,
just said an hour.
Yep, perfect.
That was an
Good
hour?
night.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I
maybe
did
you could
extend
taste
my
the
best
clock.
questions.
Bye, everyone.